Tonight on Evening,
This one is heavy, dude.
Jose hits the water to hunt for Puget Sound gold, a beginner's guide to crabbing.
Jose is gonna walk with the crab, hopefully not get pinched by the crab.
Seasons collide at this spooky farmer's market. And we go inside the massive new theme park hiding out in Ballard. It is a good evening indeed, and welcome to the Golf Club at Newcastle. I'm Chris Cashman. Soak it up, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, we're not just having fun, we're fundraising. Former Seahawk, former Washington State great Marcus Trufant is here. How are you?
Doing excellent. How you doing, man?
Retired but current father of 5.
Yes.
Look at you out here with your own foundation. Talk about why this part of your life has become really dedicating a lot of your efforts towards supporting kids and underprivileged kids.
Right. Absolutely, man. Being a local kid, of course, and being drafted to the hometown pro team is always, I've always felt like it was a duty of mine, right? To be able to give back, to be able to inspire the next generation of kids that want to go out and do great things, man. So be able to focus on education, man. We've been giving scholarships for a long time, man. So it is great to partner up with the Believe in Me Foundation and just put this golf tournament together, man. It's going to be a good time.
Here we go, here we go.
You talk about how a lot of people along the way helped you in your journey, telling you that they believed in you.
Absolutely, absolutely. A lot of people don't realize it doesn't take a lot to inspire these kids or to push them, a high five, a conversation, just showing them some attention, man. It goes a long way. So that's what we're trying to do, man. Create the environment where success, it can happen, and then they can go to the next steps, man, and do it on their own.
I love it. You were great on the field. It's even better that you stayed right here in town, looking out for our kiddos and then some. And you know, summertime, this is no time to be crabby, but it's a great time to go crabbing. Leave it to our own Jose. Took us to the marina for the ultimate catch and then cook Dungeness crab dinner.
Any excuse to get out there and enjoy the waters of this beautiful state is a good one.
We are out here on the Puget Sound playground, about to catch some Puget Sound gold. We're going Dungeness crabbing today. This state is known for its amazing Dungeness crab fishing. Whatever number you think is lucky between 40 and 100, you get to pick your spot.
Let's go with 48.
Okay, we're going 48.
Obviously, I have no idea what 48 means, but we're going to 48.
We're in the zone, 48.
What are the rules people need to follow if they want to do crabbing here?
It changes by area. You'll have to check your area that you want to go crabbing to see what the exact rules are. The equipment we have today is a crab pot, leaded line. This is really important. It has lead inside the line, so it's weighted. So when you drop it, it sinks. Red and white float only for crab with your name and your address. This is called rot cord. This cord will rot if your pot is lost so that the crab pot will open up and the crab can get out. And it's super important that you have a crabbing license. You get 2 crab pots per person. Crab are a lot like us. They're gonna pick the pot that has the best bait.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Jose, send it. Out of all the fishing and stuff you can do on Puget Sound, I would say this is probably the most accessible sport of all of them.
This one is heavy, dude.
Guaranteed Jose is gonna walk with the crab, hopefully not get pinched by the crab. We'll see. On Puget Sound, you can only keep the males. They have to be 6 1/4 inch wide. That's a good pot, Jose. You can tell this is a male because it has a triangular abdomen. The female has more of a rounded abdomen. You're not allowed to keep the soft shell crab. In fact, you can see this one even is bubbling because it's so soft. This is a keeper, I can tell right now. 6 1/4, that is a keeper crab.
And that was just the beginning. There will be much more.
This is a beautiful crab.
Yeah, baby.
Well done.
After hitting the legal number allowed for this trip, it was time to wrap it up.
I'm really hungry now.
Too, bon appetit.
To finish the day in a perfect way, we had great food and a Northwest spectacular view.
Yum, Jose, thank you very much. That shellfish license, that's what you're gonna need. That's 21 bucks a season here in Washington State. That crab limit, 5 a day. That is an economical Dungeness crab dinner. You might say scary cheap. And speaking of scary, do you hear what's happening in Tacoma this weekend? A haunted farmer's market. Get ready for some friendly frights. St. Brian takes us trick-or-treating.
I am a very spooky person. I love Halloween, I love true crime, I love paranormal. I don't know if it's real, I just love it.
Brianna Eritim, the founder of Tacoma's Haunted Farmers Market, has created a place to indulge the darkest of desires on even the sunniest of Sunday afternoons.
There's a lot of people that love this niche, and I'm actually attracting them from Canada, Georgia, Florida.
Brianna has already recruited vendors who sell jumping spiders, taxidermied rabbits, and offer tarot card readings. This week, she's excited to welcome a new vendor from Olympia, Cremator's Cutlery.
They have actual human skulls and human body parts made into cutlery.
Yes, it's all real human bones. Most are retired medical specimens that came from colleges and universities.
Is it creepy? Absolutely, but that is the point. The Haunted Farmers Market appeals to the kind of people who think Halloween is too cool to only happen once a year.
Brianna started the market on a whim and soon discovered she's not the only one enchanted by the supernatural.
There's a lot of witchy people up in this area that I've noticed being here.
I saw a couple of them just a minute ago, but then you never know who you'll run into at the haunted market. One of the busiest booths sells homemade coffins as shelves.
I just think people like odd stuff now, so it's a lot of fun to build for them.
Raul Ortiz is shaking things up at Thirst Killer Lemonade Stand, which serves more than 500 drinks a day.
People get to see everything being made fresh. We have nothing pre-made, it's all fresh lemons. We have a machine over here that smashes all the lemons, and so we do it all, it's all fresh, made to order.
By far, the longest line of the day is for flash tattoos, where 5 artists signed up to ink more than 50 tats.
I feel like spooky and tattoos just fit so well. Anything Halloween, anything that represents the Northwest.
There's only one downside to all of this bone-chilling fun: too much to buy.
I've spent a lot of my money that I've made from the market on the vendors, so it's pretty much a nonprofit. We're not a nonprofit, but all my money goes here.
Thank you, Saint. There are 2 haunted farmers markets a month. The next one, you're in luck, is this Sunday. Still ahead on Evening, the area's massive new theme park attraction that you'll need to see to believe.
This is 25,000 square feet of interactive entertainment.
From the family that brought you Atari and Chuck E. Cheese, we experience Dream Park. That's next.
Wow!
Local stories make a difference.
That's good.
With the power to enrich lives, strengthen communities, and make us smile. Evening is made possible by Primera Blue Cross. Primera Blue Cross, always in your corner.
And welcome back to Evening from the Golf Club at Newcastle, where former Seahawk Marcus True-Fontaine is having a little golf fundraiser style, supporting the Believe in Me Foundation, all going to support underprivileged kids. And speaking of kids, big kids too, listen up, because the ultimate mixed reality playground is here. After several years of development in California, the creators are saying this is their flagship. They even pitched this idea to Shark Tank. None of the sharks bit. But fortunately, they kept swimming, and now Dream Park is a mixed reality. They say location is everything. So it's a bold business move indeed to choose a perfectly obscure location for the Northwest's hottest new immersive attraction. Looking for a dream park. Big place. And even when you do find it, you'll find it completely empty. People are going to walk into what seems like an empty warehouse.
Exactly, and that's part of the magic.
So how do you hide a 25,000 square foot attraction in plain sight?
You feel this experience that is not there, but it's there. We're at the world's largest mixed reality theme park. This is Dream Park. We're in Ballard. We're at the West Canal Yards, right on the Ship Canal. This is 25,000 square feet of interactive entertainment.
I'm on the obstacle course right now. Whoa. I can't drop in the lava.
Technology has just gotten amazing. And the Meta Quest 3, which is this little headset that is, you can just hold to your face, allows you to basically walk infinitely. And so we've built a variety of different experiences. We have a really fun platformer style where you're collecting coins and jumping over lava and breaking blocks. We've got another one where you're literally on a drift trike. It's like a big adult tricycle and you're going around an entire racetrack. We're working on a number of other different experiences. You could think of it almost like a movie theater for interactive.
Oh my God, I just hit a palm tree. Whoa! Oh, there's a beach ball. I can't hit it. Oh, duck.
Do you feel some pressure in bringing some family-friendly entertainment? Because your family knows a thing or two about family-friendly entertainment.
My family and I have been building entertainment for a long time. My dad's a big nerd, founded Atari, and then on the back of that, Chuck E. Cheese.
The best kind of nerd.
This Ballard warehouse has been given a high-tech new life.
This was an old fishing factory turned into this technical dream park. How Seattle is this?
Right? And my favorite part, it was literally, they didn't turn the freezer off for 30 years, and when the ice melted, the ceiling collapsed.
So it needed a new life.
Needed a new life. This is something that's great for families, but it's also great for corporates. They love to come and do an event, so we've got kind of a fun new way to bring people together using novel entertainment. The dynamism of the technology is just amazing. We are already in talks with a dozen new locations.
Talk about family heritage, Atari, Chuck E. Cheese, and now Dream Park. She is open weekends to the public, Monday through Friday, available for private rental. More info on our website, king5evening.com. We turn now to fish tacos. As if I needed a reason, but I will provide you with this one because the chef, Tom Douglas, invited us inside his home in North Seattle to help us elevate our fish taco game.
Hey everybody, we all know how popular fish tacos are. Well, today we're doing a little rub on the fish taco idea and making a fish burrito. We're making a halibut burrito out of it. And we're going to feature a few things. One is my fish taco spice works great. I think a product that nobody has really found but me, I think, is this Heyday Bean Company. And I just think they're fantastic. This one is black beans with enchilada sauce, and so they're all ready to go. You can use them right out of the can if you wanted. As I like to do, this is the time of year when our farm over in Prosser, Washington is at its height of production. Jackie is the chief farmer, my wife, and we're going to take some of her braising greens and we're going to put some minced garlic on there, and we're going to put some lemon olive oil on there. And over on the grill, I've got what our producer Eric called a hole in your wok piece, but really what it does is it lets the flame come up through the pan and give you that good charcoal flavor on your greens. And I'm just going to take these greens and we're going to let those cook a bit. I want a hot sear, okay? You can see that I've already got my halibut on the grill, and I do it kind of low and slow. It's going to come off into pieces. I don't mind that at all. It's all going to be wrapped up in a burrito. You can see I've got a beautiful ear of corn. That's got a good char on there. You, of course, could do this with chicken. You could do it with scallops, shrimp, you name it. There's any sort of protein would do. Okay, right onto our grill goes the tortillas. Now, I want these warmed. I don't want them crunchy, right? I have to be able to roll them up. All right, here we go. We're going to put in some rice first. This is just buttered spiced rice. This has a little cumin in it. Let's put some of our corn in here. Anytime you have extra corn, just freeze it. It's great in cornbread or corn muffins. Give a nice smoky taste to your cornbread. Let's do some of our beans. Now these particular black beans, they already have an enchilada sauce on there. Let's put our fish in there. These are getting big. How good does that look? Kidding me? This is the Bonash Hatch Chili Hot Sauce. And it's not particularly hot, but I think it's a brightener. Any sort of melting cheese. Even good old American cheese if you want. A little lime juice. A little agua fresca, watermelon juice or something for a beverage. And next thing you know, you're having a summertime special.
Chef, that does look special. If you want to find Tom's fish burrito recipe, it's dancing in my mind, or you can find it on our website, king5evening.com. More to come on Evening from Newcastle and the Marcus Trufant Believe in Me fundraiser, including a trip to Whidbey Island for peak bloom sunflower farming. I hope they save me the seeds. And welcome back to Evening from the Golf Club at Newcastle, where we are fundraising for underprivileged kids with former Seahawk Marcus Trufant. What a great way to soak up summer. In fact, it is actually peak bloom right now for a bouquet legend. We head to Whidbey Island, where an old farm has a new crop that's making everybody happy. And no, it's not what you're thinking.
We are in the sunflower jungle. We're totally surrounded by sunflowers, tall sunflowers.
Even though this you-pick sunflower jungle on Whidbey Island is on a farm that's more than a century old,
We are at Scenic Isle Farm. We are 5th generation farmers. We're here in the heart of E.B.'s Landing National Historical Reserve in Coupeville.
these farmers are growing something that's never blossomed here before.
We decided to bring sunflowers to the prairie for the first time this year.
At first, sisters Alex Roos and Corey Chamberlain were not confident about their new crop.
As we were planting them, we were like, is this gonna work out? We had this big rain, and all of a sudden, everything just started popping up everywhere, and it was kind of magic.
The magic? They grew much more than bright blooms.
Hi, Bumblebee. It's climbing the flower.
All the different varieties of sunflowers, and they brought birds and bees, and now people are coming out. The birds come and they feed on the seed here, and it's just amazing. Like, it really makes people happy.
Flowers.
Oh, thank you. Can you give me a hug? I love you.
Alex's daughter Zane, 6th generation farmer, sees that yellow magic too.
I really like the sunflower patch. Like, everyone is always so happy coming out of it.
It's so peaceful out here and beautiful. Love it. It's a great way to spend the day.
I don't know what kinds they are, but they sure are pretty.
It's called a mammoth, and they take after their name. That's called a ruby eclipse. This one's called a just crazy, for obvious reasons. They're just crazy.
They're just, everyone seems to have kind of its own personality, especially when you're out and about with the plants every day. You just kind of get their little friends, or your big friends.
They do, they feel like people.
These sunflowers are even good for the land. Their deep roots help the soil. This family that also has deep roots hopes that these happy flowers will thrive on their farm for generations to come.
I'm 4th generation of the family that came here in the late 1800s. So I've watched this particular piece of land be farmed by the same family my whole lifetime. I'm just so proud of my daughters, and to know that it's being carried on with the next generation just fills my heart. It's wonderful.
All right, here's the marketing part now. While supplies last, the Scenic Isle Farm Sunflower Stroll is open this Thursday through Sunday, and then that's it until next season.
Now in our 39th season, Evening shares local stories that make our communities shine. Thanks to support from Pemco Insurance. Pemco empowers the Northwest to prevent the preventable. Learn how at pemco.com.
Welcome back to Evening, where we are cheating for charity. Trick shots, sure, it's all fair play here at the Golf Club at Newcastle. We're wrapping things up with the great former Seahawk Marcus Trufant, helping to fundraise for the Believe in Me organization, supporting marginalized kids. And now, since we don't have a band to play us out, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Seattle's very own Coral Grief and their album Air Between Us has been on KEXP's top 10 list all month long. Here's the video for Rock Hounds, shot at Fort Ward Park on Bainbridge Island. We'll see you next time.